This is 2026, March 20th, match day.
It's a day where every fourth-year medical student in the country kind of figures out where they're heading off to for the next 3 to 7+ years of their lives.
It's the year where we find out where we're going to get our first doctor job, which is super exciting.
It's the biggest culmination of things we've been working for to figure out where we're going and what we're doing.
Good morning, everyone. Today is a celebratory event.
My path in med school was a little bit of a winding road. I really loved every specialty, and I have a spinal cord injury, so a lot of it was figuring out what am I passionate about and what can I do in terms of living with a disability.
I remember the day I got into Stanford for undergrad. It was one of the best days of my life, but then a few hours later I got a phone call that my grandmother had been diagnosed with head and neck cancer. And I had no idea I wanted to be a doctor at that time, but seeing her go through treatment, I wanted to do something in life to help make people's quality of life better.
I come from a family with very little education. My grandma never went to school. She learned how to read and write in her late 20s. My mom has a GED. I grew up in Brazil and came to the US. I did what most Stanford students do, which is we take longer than most students do, and I did 5 years of medical school. I don't think I ever really saw myself as a neurosurgeon.
I always have to say that came from my mom. She was a nurse for a very long time. She sort of planted the fundamental seeds of, care of others, using your talents to make the world a better place. I remember when I got into college, I went into my backyard and I looked up at the sky and I was like, oh my God, what's gonna happen? My younger self had no idea that I would be in this moment at Stanford, MD, PhD, future hematologist, oncologist, but I'm excited for this metamorphosis into who I'm gonna be.
It's a momentous occasion. I know you're going to do great things.
We'll ask you to go to your corners.
I'm so happy for this moment.
You will receive your envelopes, but do not open them. You will have a countdown, and you will all open them together.
I guess when I'm opening that envelope, all I can think about is this is like the start of that next big phase of my life.
I think what's going through my mind is, one, I guess, which specialty, because I almost was like, let's let the match gods decide.
It's just such an immense privilege to get to become a neurosurgeon. So wherever I end up, I'm going to be thrilled.
I am trying my best to just be in the moment. I've worked a very long time to get here. It's just sort of like a whirlwind happening in my mind right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is now. This is the moment. Let's take the next step into the future.